This is Sindhu Sarkar, an English teacher, English version senior section, Milestone School and College. Welcome you all to our online class. I hope you all are fine. Dear learners, sitting at home, you are taking part in the Zoom classes and online video classes. I hope all of you are doing well. Dear learners, as usually I am going to conduct another video class with you. Dear learners, before going to start our today's lesson, I am going to make some questions on the previous lesson. I hope you have gone through the previous lesson properly. Okay, dear students, before going to discuss the today's lesson, we are going to discuss previous lesson at first. So, first question for you here. You had better go there. We have already learned the rules, in the previous class. So I think you will be able to solve it. What will be the answer? Yes, very good. It will be go. Okay, next question for you. Here, I watched the movie last night. Last night, last week, last day, last month. It indicates past indefinite tense. Okay, dear learners. So what will be the answer? Yes, very good. It will be watched. Okay, now next question for you. We went there for search the truth. You have learned the rules that after preposition, if you get verb, in that case, you have to add ing with that verbs. So what will be the answer? Yes, fantastic. Searching. Okay, now next one for you. The result of HSC exam may publish today. We have already learned that may, might, can, could, shall, should, will, would. After that, verb will be in the present form. So what will be the answer? Yes, publish. You are doing really well. Now, next question for you. I saw her laugh. You have learned that if you get additional verb in the simple sentence, you have to add ing with that verbs. Okay. So what will be the answer? Yes, laughing. Now, dear learners, next question for you. I met the man last day. So what will be the answer? Yes, it will be met. You have to use the past form of the verb. Okay. Now, next question for you. It is high time we start for our online education. So, we have already told you that it is time, it is high time. After that, if you get subject, you have to use past form of the verb. Okay, so what will be the answer? Started. Yes, very good. Well, now next question for you. It is many years since I see you. You know that before since, if you get present indefinite tense or present tense, then in the next part of the since, you have to use past tense of the verb, I mean past indefinite tense. So it will be saw. That's nice. Okay, now next question for you. It was many years since I buy it. So it was the rule that if you get past tense, I mean past indefinite tense before since, you have to use the past perfect tense after the since. So what will be the answer? Yes, very good. It will be had bought. Okay, dear learners, now last and final question for you. In the previous lesson, he would go there. I have already told you that we might, can, could, shall, should, will, would. After that, you have to use the base form of the verb. So what will be the answer? Yes, very good. It will be go. Okay, dear learners. So we have learned the previous lesson today. Now we are going to start our today's lesson. I think you will pay attention right from the beginning. Okay, dear learners. At first, we are going to learn prefix here. Pre means before and fix means attachment. So, in the definition, you will get the idea. Here, the letter or letters that we add before a root word to make a new meaningful word is called prefix. So look at the example. Im plus possible. You know here possible is the main word, I mean root word, and we are adding im with this and making new words, that is impossible. So this im is called prefix. Okay. So with this prefix we are making this new word impossible. Then here number 2 example, pray plus position. We are adding pray with the position and making new word preposition. Okay. Then again number 3 example, an plus happy. So here the main word happy, we are adding an with this happy, then we are making new word unhappy. So these are the prefix, and with this prefix adding with these words we are making these new words. So these are called prefix. I think you have understood. So dear learners, now suffix. Sub means, this sub means after and fix means attachment. So whenever we are adding some letter or letters after a word and making a new word, it will be called suffix. So look at the definition. The letter or letters that we add after a root word to make a new meaningful word is called suffix. Now look at the example. Here believe plus able. You know here the main word is believe. Now we are adding this suffix able. Then new word is believable. Then here number 2 example, act plus IVE. So here you know the main word is act. Now we are adding if with this act. So it will be now active. The new word is active. Now here by the same process, regular, with the regular we are adding ly and making the new word regularly. So adding, whenever we are adding some letter or letters after a word and making a new word, it will be called suffix. Okay, dear learners, I think you have understood. Okay, dear learners, formation of prefixes. Here prefix nt, and the meaning of nt is against, and you are getting a new words, that is anti-war, anti-religion, antichrist. Okay, so using this prefix, I mean nt, you can make this type of new words. Okay, you can make more than these words. Okay, there are some examples. For examples I have given here some new words using nt prefix. Okay, dear learners, now next d. D means opposite. Okay, D means opposite, and using this prefix we can make this type of words here: deforest, deforestation, or decode. Okay, then dis. Dis means not. So there are some words here, I mean new words using this dis prefix. We have made here some new words: disagree, disobey, dismantle, dissection, disappear, disarm, disconnect, dishonest, dislike. Okay, so using this type of prefix, I mean using these, you can make this type of new words. Okay, now dear learners, next N or M, that means cause to. With these words you can make encode, embarrass, embedded. Okay, so you can make this type of new words using this prefix n or m. Then for, here that means for means before. So using this for, you can make this type of words: forecast, forward. Okay, dear learners, I hope you will do it, or you can make new words using this type of prefixes. Okay, now here next prefixes in or im. Using this in or im, dear learners, you can make also new words. The meaning of prefix in or im is here in. Now new word, look at the new word: infield, inbuilt. Okay, now next in, im, ir or ill. ir or ill. So it indicates, I mean, it means not. So here you are getting the new words injustice, impossible, immoral, or incapable. Okay, so dear learners, you can make this type of new words using these prefixes. Okay, now we have got inter. That means between. Inter means between. And using this prefix inter, we have got here some new words here: international, interstate. So you can make this type of new words. Then mid. Mid means middle. So here middle, that means, mid means middle, and using this mid we have made here a word midday or mid-May. You can make another words, that is midday or mid-May, like this. Okay, here I have written only mid-May, so you can make more than this also. Now miss, that means wrongly. So here with this prefix miss, we have made here some new words, that is misleading, misbehave, or mismatch. Okay, here now non, that means not. Using this non, you can make this type of new words also, that is non-violence, non-communal. Okay, so using this non, you can make this type of new words. I mean, using this prefix non, okay, you can make this type of new words. Okay, dear learners, now over. Over, that means over, and we have got here new words overtake, overlook. Okay, so overstate can be there. Okay, so we can make more than this using this prefix. Okay, dear learners, now we are going for some other prefixes and new words here. Pre, that means before. Okay, so using this pre, we have made some new words here, that is pre-independent, prefix, pre-board. Okay, you can make also another word, that is preposition. We have learned preposition. So using prefix, you can make this type of new words. Then we have got here prefix re, that means again. That means again. Okay, so using this re, we have made here some new words. Those are here: return, replay, reapproach. So using this prefix, we have made here return, replay, and reapproach. So now next prefix, that is semi. Using this semi, we have also made here some new words. Before that, look at the meaning of the semi. Is, that means half. So here semi means half, and the new words are semicircle, semi-nude. Okay, then sub, we have got the prefix sub, that means under. So here the new words are suburban, submarine, subtypes. Okay, so using this prefix sub, you can make this type of new words. Then super, we have got the prefix here super, that means above. Here super fast, super heat, super talented are the new words here. Okay, using this prefix super, you can make this type of new words. Then trans, that means across. Here the new words are transgender, transport, and transplant. So using this trans, we can make also new word, and that is written here. I mean, we have given here some words here. You have got the idea, I think. Now un, prefix un here, that means not. So the new words are here using this un prefix, that is unnoticed, unfriendly, unnoticed, unfriendly. Okay, here we have got the new words. Now, dear learners, we are getting here some more prefixes here, that is d, that means opposite. D means opposite. So here the new words are decode, decrease. So using this prefix, I mean D, we can make this type of new words. Okay. Now dear learners, look at the next prefix, that is dis. That means not or opposite. Okay, that means not or opposite. Here the new words are disagree, disappear. Okay. So here we have got the new words. Then prefix ex, that means out of. That means out of. And the new words are here, exhale, explosion. Okay, so these are the new words using this prefix ex. Now ill, that means not. So using this ill, we have got here illegal and illogical. So we have got here new words using this prefix ill. Then we have got im, that means here not or without. And the new words are impossible. At the very beginning of our examples, we have given the examples of impossible. I think you can understand, you can remember that. So here now using this im, we are getting here impossible and improper. Okay, so dear learners, now we are going to learn some more prefixes. Here in, that means not or without. In means not or without. Okay, and using this in prefix, we have got here new words inaction, invisible. Then we have got the prefix miss. So here miss, that means bad or wrong. So using this miss prefix, we have made here some new words here, that is mislead, misplace. Okay, then we have got the prefix here non, that means not. So here non-fiction, nonsense. So you can make this type of new words by using this type of prefixes. I think you will be able to do it. Okay, dear learners, now we are going to learn the formation of the suffixes. Here suffixes, you have already got the idea about the suffixes. I mean, in case of suffix, it is used after the word. Okay, so here able, it means able to, having the quality of, it means able to or having the quality of. And we have got the new words here, that is comfortable and portable. Okay, so we have used here able suffix with this new words comfort. I mean comfort, the main word is comfort, and we have add this able with this comfort, and we have added this word with the comfort and made here new word, that is comfortable. Okay, by the same process we have got here portable. Okay, now L, I mean L, that is relating to, that is relating to. Now the new words are here annual, comical. So you can make this type of new words by using this suffix al. Then er, that means that indicates comparative. So here bigger, stronger. Using this suffix er, you can make this type of new words, bigger, stronger. Then est, in case of superlative degree, we can use this suffixes. Okay, strongest, tiniest. Okay, we can make this type of new words, I mean using this type of suffix. Then full, that means full of. So here are the new words, that is beautiful, grateful. So using this suffix full, you can make this type of new words. Then ible, able, forming an adjective. So in case of forming an adjective, you can use ible. That is here, I mean new words are here, reversible, terrible. Then ILY, forming an adverb. In case of an adverb, we generally use ILY, that is really and happily and lazily. Okay, so this type of new words can be made by using this type of suffix. Okay, dear learners, now. Okay, dear learners, we have got here some more suffixes, that is ing, that indicates denoting an action, a material or a gerund. Okay, so ing denotes an action, a material or a gerund. So here we have got new words, that is acting, showing. So here the main word is act and we have added ing with this act and we have made acting. So using this suffix we have made here new words. By the same process we have made here showing. The main word is show and we have added ing and the new word is here showing. So using suffix, you adding suffix with the main word, you can make this type of new words. I think all of you will be able to do it properly. Okay, now dear learners, less. That means without or not affected by. So using less, you can make also new words, that is here friendless and tireless. So here friend is the main word and we have added the suffix less and we have made the new word friendless, and tireless. By the same process we have made tireless. Now ly. So in case of forming an adjective, it is used, that is clearly and hourly. So here clear is the main word and we have added the suffix ly and we have made the new words clearly. By the same process we have made hourly also here. Okay, then ness, it denotes a state or condition. So here kindness, wilderness. So here kindness or wilderness, the new words are kindness and wilderness. Kind is the main word and we have made here kindness. That means adding this suffix ness we have made here kindness. And in case of wild, we have also wilder. We have made here, we have added the ness and we have made wilderness. Okay. So dear learners, I think all of you have understood. Okay. Now we are going for the practice here. Fill in the gaps used in the following text by adding suffix or prefix. Okay. Or both with the root words. In some cases you can add both. Okay, with the root words underlined in the text. So at first go through it and then you will understand what type of suffix or prefixes you have to use with this word actually. So here students learn lessons and keep them in memory. If the lesson is interest, look at the word. Actually, if you do not use suffix or prefix with these words, okay, it will not be meaningful. Okay, so it is easy for them. So if the lesson is interest, it is easy for them. Here you have to add suffix or prefix with this interest. Here then, if it is interesting, they may feel it difficult. In case of B number, you have also got here a new word. You have also got here interesting, and you have to add suffixes or prefixes with this. They also often practice, they should try, repeated. So here you have got in case of number C, repeated. Okay, so they should try, repeated for understanding. Then students should be mind. So number D, you are getting here mind. You have to use mind, with this word mind. You have to use suffix or prefix with this word mind. Okay, now there should be labor. So here you are getting another word, that is labor in case of number E. Then they should try frequent if they fail to understand any lesson. So in number F you are getting here frequent. So you have to add suffix or prefixes with these words. Okay, dear learners, if you do not use this type of suffix or prefixes that you have learned earlier, it is not actually, it will not be meaningful. It will not be meaningful. Okay, this is why you have to use suffix or prefixes with this word. So at first look at the, I'm giving you the answers, then you will match the answers with me. Okay, here first one answer, that is interesting, then number B uninteresting, and number C repeatedly, then mindful, and number E laborious, then frequently. So here interesting, uninteresting, repeatedly, mindful, laborious, and frequently. So here you have to use, number A, interesting. These are the answers. Okay, dear learners, I think you will be able to use it properly. Okay, so now look at the answers and match the answers with me. First one, if the lesson is interesting, it will be interesting. Then number B, if it is uninteresting, they may feel it difficult. Okay, then number C, they should try repeatedly. So it will be repeatedly, number C. Then number D, students should be mindful. So the word mind, it will be mindful. Then number E, they should be laborious. Okay. Then number F, it will be frequently. They should try frequently if they fail to understand any lesson. So I think, dear students, dear learners, you have understood it. Okay, in this way you have to add suffixes or prefixes with the words, and you have to make the meaningful sentences using these suffixes or prefixes. Okay, exercise for you here. Population is on the rise in our country. Families are breaking the break. Here number A, of joint families leads to the number B, separate of family members. This is one of the dominant reasons of number C, divide, number D, division, and you are getting here number E, fragment of land. In the F number, you are getting here consequent, then the quantity of lands is gradual. So the number Z, you are getting a gradual decreasing. Too many boundaries on land cause problem in cultivate. So number A is cultivate. So here you have to add prefix or suffixes with these words to make meaningful. Okay, meaningful. These sentences are not meaningful. Whenever we are going through it, we are not getting the meaning properly. Okay, but if you add suffixes or prefixes with these words, it will be meaningful. Okay, here are the answers, and you will match the answers with you. Then you will be able to learn it properly. Okay, here break. So it will be breakage. You have to make it noun. Of joint families leads to the separation. You have to make it noun also. Separation. Then separation of family members. This is one of the dominant reasons of, divide. It will be division. Then here subdivision, number D, it will be subdivision, and here fragmentation, subdivision and fragmentation of land. Then consequently the quantity of lands, lands is gradual decreasing, it will be gradually. So you have to add LOI, this suffix with this gradual, LOI. So it will be gradually decreasing. Okay, too many boundaries on the land cause problem in cultivation. So you have to make it noun, cultivate, it will be cultivation. Okay, dear learners, I think all of you are understanding the fact, how to use suffix or prefix with the new words. Okay, here one more exercise for you. To become sure of doing well in the examination, you have to be attentive to studies. Regular practice can ensure your better performance, but if you are attentive and regular, you cannot expect to do so. Remember that regularity will result in satisfactory performance. Our students know this, but still many of them fail to show better perform. Here you are getting number A, perform, because they are neglect, number Z, neglect of their duties. We must believe that willful negligence here is a crime. So here we are getting here some more words, and you have to add suffix or prefixes with these words. Here are the answers. Look at the answer. Look at the answers and match the answers that you have written here. First one, sure, it will be ensure. You have to add prefix with this sure, it will be ensure. And then number B, attentive, it will be inattentive. But if you are inattentive and irregular, you cannot expect to do so. Remember that regularity, it will be irregularity, will result in unsatisfactory performance. It will be unsatisfactory, so you have to add an prefix with this satisfactory. Okay, now our students know this, but still many of them fail to show better. What will be performance? It will be better performance. Okay, number A will be performance, because they are what? They are neglectful, because they are neglectful. So you are adding suffixes with this neglect. Okay, you are adding suffix with this neglect. Okay, and then it will be neglectful of their duties. We must believe that willful negligence, it will be negligence is a crime. So negligence, it will be negligence. Okay, dear learners, in the feedback session, here question for you, the way you face in the exam. So here, an ideal student is care about his responsible. Then he is a follower of great men. Nothing is possible to him because he is married. So you have to use suffix or prefixes with these words. You are getting here care. So you have to add suffix or prefix with these words, then responsible, then follow, then possible, and then merit. Okay, so you have to use the suffix or prefix with these words actually to make the meaningful sentence. I think you will be able. Okay, so here first one, what will be the answer? An ideal student is, it will be careful. So answer number A, it will be careful. Then B, careful about his responsibility. It will be responsibility. Responsibility. Okay. Then he is a, it will be follower. Number C, it will be follower. Okay. Follower of great men. Nothing is impossible. So number D, it will be impossible. Impossible to him because he is. Number E, it will be meritorious. What will be the answer? It will be meritorious. So dear learners, these are the answers. I think all of you have written the correct answers. So now dear learners, I am going to give you the homework. Okay dear learners, now this is the homework for you. Write it down properly. Okay, dear learners, I think all of you have enjoyed the class. All of you have collected all the informations from this class. So see you again. Thank you all.